What's up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of Comics on Demand. I'm Cross Collects Comics, and we are broadcasting live from the Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys NASA location. Hey, we're excited that you could join us. Make sure and hit that like button if you haven't already. Like the Facebook page if you're watching this over on Facebook. If you're watching it on YouTube, consider subscribing. We've got tons of cool streams and videos that we release on a regular weekly basis, and so I'd love for you to be a part of it and make sure that you're connected with us. We've got lots of cool stuff here tonight. We're going to go and get started. A few different ways to make purchases here on the show. You can make purchases via the $2 mystery claim box. These have been freshly filled with brand new books. We've got one for DC, one for Marvel. They're only $2 a pull. It is complete mystery. I can keep it from you if you want to be able to open up your package and get it brand new and have a surprise from it. We got those. So we got $2 a piece for the pulls. We've also got brand new books. The first round of the show and then throughout the rest of the show, I always like to start off with some of the brand new books from the week. We've got plenty that have come out. Remember, Lone Star Heroes has got plenty of new books coming in every week on Wednesdays, on New Comic Wednesday. So you can pick out some of the best ones that you want, and you can order ahead. So we've got those. We're also going to have claim books. You'll see some of those laid out on the front there, some of the key books. I've also got some boxes back here. One of the other ways is I've got bundles. We've got bundles, like complete storyline bundles. Like this one is the Astonishing X-Men Volume 2, number 1 through 3. And it's a complete storyline. And tonight it's normally $11. Tonight it'll only be $5.50. So you can't beat that. $5 for all 3 issues, including this one. Wolverine is on a killing spree here. Incognito, but all kinds of bundles here, all kinds of different sorts, both DC, Marvel, and Independents, whatever you want, but they're all 50% off when we go live on the show. Last but not least is our Comics on Demand feature. If there are certain books that you're looking for, certain comic books that you need to fill your run or that you want to build up your collection, chances are the Lone Star Heroes might have a copy of it somewhere. So make sure and drop that in the chat. Let me know if there's certain books that you're looking for or a certain run that you're trying to complete. Right now, like this past weekend at Free Comic Book Day, last weekend, I went to one of the stores and they had a whole bunch of the Robin and Nightwing books. I've been working on those runs for decades now, and I'm down to just needing 2 of them for Nightwing. And a large part of that run, those gaps in the run have been filled in by Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys years before the channel and whatever when I used to shop and drive down to their Galveston store and to different locations. That it came from there. So these back issue bins are accessible to you. And guess what? They get updated on a regular weekly basis. That's right. If you come in on one Wednesday to pick up your new books, and then you come in the next Wednesday, new books have been added. Each week, they're getting sorted and new stock is getting pulled in because they're constantly buying collections. So if you're looking for books, chances are one of the stores has them. And big shout out to Emma Dudley, who always hangs out with us in the chat here on the shows, on the channel. She holds it down at the Lake Jackson store. I loved getting to go in there and get a great big hug from her and get to shop through there because I found a huge stack of books, all books that I needed to complete my collection. And you may be in the same boat. You know, I completed my G.I. Joe run last year, about a year ago, and it was largely in part due to Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys extensive back issue stock that they had. I was able to fill in all the gaps that I was missing, other than just a couple of books. So make sure that you're exercising that feature if you see fit. Be remiss if I didn't shout out that Lone Star Heroes has 3 locations in the greater Houston area. Here at NASA Road 1, they've got a Galveston Seawall one, and they've got a Lake Jackson store, which is well worth the drive and visit if you're in the greater Houston Metroplex. Lots of cool things to do in that shopping center. Huge upgrade as far as I'm concerned from the last location they were in. So, man, hey, I need to go ahead and bring out this guy that is well known. He is the most notorious, but also the most lovable of comic dealers and slangers. Here he is, folks, PaulKomics.
Appreciate everybody being here tonight.
Oh.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Check out the Wednesday show. And yeah, thank you, Ted and Carlos, for having me on. Hello, Emma. There's Emma. I heard that Carlos
wants to know where you got that hat.
Huh?
Everybody wants to know where you got that hat.
It's an Australian hat. So thank you guys. Liz. Stranger danger. What? All right. Oh, there's Stacy.
Oh, is she dropping into the chat?
Yeah, she said, thanks, Paul. Thank you, Stacy.
That is fantastic. Oh, there she is. She's dropping in.
Yep. Carlos came to see me Saturday. Oh, okay. Okay. You let him in, huh, Emma? We left him outside.
It's Paul. It is well worth visiting. I'm telling you, man. It is such a sweet setup there. Nice place to stay. You and I are going to take a drive down there. We're going to take a drive down there. You and I will. Oh, my little girl's watching. She's watching too. She says, hello, Paul. She probably wants to know why you're wearing that hat also. All right. Well, cool. Well, hey, you got a preview for the first round? You want to show anything off that you're going to bring here to us?
Yeah, I can do that. So I put these together. This is like a Marvel lot, but a lot of 5 will go up tonight.
Cool.
Round. Okay. So.
Are they all Venom?
No, some are Venom, some are. Oh, that's I think it's like Spider-Man related. That's what's her name? Silk. And you got Ash, the Spider-Gwen. Then I have this is like the first appearance of the female Sinister Six. Yeah. And then another Venom book. So that'll be my first one. And then I got a
Nightwing book for you.
All right. What? No, there's not a Nightwing book in here.
Oh, I got a Nightwing book. All right.
No, I ain't got no Nightwing in here.
I got Nightwing books that everybody's going to want. Well, not just Nightwing, but I got some cool books that everybody's going to want.
All
right. So let's go ahead and bring it back over here to the store. Big shout out to wife and daughter or daughters who are watching right now. Daddy loves you. Daddy will be home before you know it. But past your bedtime, but you'll probably still be awake. So, all right. So all right. So, hey, like I said, we have brand new comic books. They come out every Wednesday. All right. Star Wars this week. One big event that happened was Star Wars. They have relaunched a brand new ongoing Star Wars series through Marvel. We've got 3 of the covers here, including one of my favorites is the David Nakayama. This is just a regular variant. But this is pretty cool. It's not as good as some of his other ones, but I'm a huge David Nakayama fan. This is only cover price $5. Then I've also got here. This one is pretty sick. I don't know a lot about it. This is by Lead Killer. It's $12. It is a foil. I'm gonna bring it over here so you can check it out and see it up close. It's reminiscent of J. Scott Campbell. But it does have this Lead Killer here. I don't know whose icon that is. I'm not aware of it, but it's a pretty sick cover, and it is foil. So this one's $12. This would be a nice one to pick up. Or if you just, if you like to pick up the cover A, this is Star Wars #1 first print cover A. We got a few copies of these left, and like I said, these are also just cover price, which is $5. So if you are a Star Wars fan and you like the original legacy characters like me, or not, well, never mind. If you like the original characters, this is featuring the original characters. So might be a book to check out. I'm definitely going to pick up a copy and take it home to read. Also released this week is Brave and the Bold number 57, starring Metamorpho the Elemental Man. So this foil facsimile is its first appearance of Metamorpho, and this is a pretty cool book to have right now because Metamorpho is going to make his debut live on screen in the new Superman movie that's coming out in a couple of months. So it's coming out, I think, like next month now. It's coming out I think the end of June. So you can pick this up, catch up on your Metamorpho reading. I hear he's going to be I love the shot that we got of him already. It's pretty spectacular. All right. Also, we've got here, I've still got some copies of the Batman Adventures number 12, the foil facsimile. This is, of course, the first appearance of Harley Quinn. So this is, I do still have a few of these. I'll tell you what, normal price was $15 on these. I'll knock them down to $12. Somebody wants to grab one of those if they don't have one yet. All right, here is, okay, so also Batman number 150, which one was it? 154, I think. It was the first of Hush 2, the sequel Hush series. So we've still got two more of these foil gold and white foil embossed covers. These are 20 a piece. We'll go ahead and drop these down to 15 if somebody wants to snag those for 15 a piece. Last but not least, Dan Mora, who is another favorite artist of mine. So Batgirl number 7 dropped this week, and this is the Dan Mora variant cover. I just love his art style. I think it's really great stuff. So, okay. All right, El Green's going to take that one of those Batman for 15. I'll go ahead and pull that aside for you. El Green, get you a minty fresh copy. All right, that's a nice fresh copy. Both of them are, but let me grab one for you. So El Green, I got this for you. I got this pulled aside for you, buddy. I'm going to make sure and drop that in your box for 15. All right, Gordon Sisk, of course. The way that we got all the books legally was the store has brought them in. We are actually in a live comic shop right now, broadcasting from a comic shop. That's why there's so many books everywhere. That's why there's so many. That's why I've got them all laid out like this. I saw that this new layout got the thumbs up of approval from Liz Barnes. So it sounds like people like it. All right, a couple more new books that dropped this week that I want to make sure and point out. So the Fantastic Four movie is coming out. It's coming up soon, starring Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. Well, they debuted a new series called Fantastic Four Fanfare. So there's I've got 3 different covers for it. So this is a John Tyler Christopher. This is the A cover. Let me come over here and show it off because it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool deal. So Fantastic Four Fanfare. All right, and this is, of course, I think it's going to be a retrospective series. It's written by Mark Waid, so you know it's going to be good. But it's got a really cool negative space variant feel to it. It's done by John Tyler Christopher. So this is the A cover. Then we've got one of the variant covers. I think this is a cool kind of psychedelic 60s feel to this one, featuring Mr. Fantastic. But then the really cool one here, if you're a big foil person, is Fantastic Four Fanfare. This is the minimal trade dress foil variant here. This one's $10. Very cool foil series one that they did. So, if you're so inclined to pick it up, this would be a real fun one to snag. Tell you what, I'll set it right there. And then also, last but not least, Blood and Thunder is a brand new image series. Let's see. The price of bags and boards went 100%. Hey, it's a. This is one of the best times to be reading comics because there's going to be fluctuations. There's going to be a lot of instability right now. I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic I try to stay that way because, it just helps me personally, but, we shall see. And so, yeah, so you want to stock up on your stuff, and you want to be reading your comic books, because it's always fun to see a world where, a world with bright colors, superpowers, and cool happenings. So, Blood and Thunder is a new Image series that dropped this week. I'm going to show this off over here because I want y'all to check it out. This is from the Skybound imprint, which is the same as that does the Energon universe. So this is about this is Blood, and then her gun is Thunder, and they team up to go fight monsters. So I don't know, looks kind of cool. All right, here is one of the variants we've got here in store, and then we've got a blank, of course. So I don't know if y'all have heard anything about this one, but it might be worth picking up for a read if you're so inclined. All right, coming up next round, as promised, I've got Nightwing books and I've got Power Rangers books, including a bundle, which could be kind of fun. So make sure you stay tuned. I'm going to go and pass it over to Paul and let him astound us with some of his wares. Paul, what you got?
All right, thank you for having me on. Got a few buy it nows. Amazing Spider-Man, first normie. Osborn, I think he becomes like the Red Goblin, Baby Goblin. $10. Mike, this is cool. Guardians of the Galaxy 25, nice oily Galactus cover. Won $10. El Green. Nice foily cover. $10. This one's cool. Justice League Unlimited #6. Nice Mark Spears Batman. Oh, okay, got you, Mike. All right. Yeah, nice Batman, and I think that's the Question. Looks like the Question, but Mark Spears, hot artist right now, $10. This one's cool. This is the Astonishing Tales featuring Guardians of the Galaxy. This is a reprint of the first appearance of the Guardians of the Galaxy, the original team. It's 15. Got Mighty Morphin, Power Rangers. What's this, #1 action figure? Going 15 on that one. It's the Red Ranger, 15 on that. This one's pretty cool. G.I. Joe 103. I think that's Storm Shadow as a good one, as a good guy. Yeah, Storm Shadow as a good guy. I think he went good. Snake Eyes in the back, 15. Got Ghost Rider 27. Jim Lee doing that for 15. Newsstand. Jim Lee did the cover on this. Ghost Rider with the X-Men, 15 on that. Got Mark Spears Monsters #4. ASM 300 homage for 15. This one's pretty cool. Tony Daniel cover, Batman New 52, 38. With the Flash, 75 years of the Flash. Flash is photo bombing, I guess, the cover. $20 on that one. Got Action 354, $20 on that. Ooh, this one's cool. Thor 344, first appearance of Malekith. I think he played in the second Thor movie. $20 on that. Newsstand. This one's really cool. Got Halloween Annual Fright Night 3D. So you get the 3D glances. Fright Night 3D. Halloween annual for 20. This one's nice. I don't know what number this one is, but I got Nightwing, the George Perez. I think this is like his remark or something. Homage of how he drew Nightwing. Got that for 20. Punisher War Journal number 6. The Jim Lee for 25. Jim Lee, Wolverine. Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you, Liz. That's a George Perez. Jim Lee on this one, 25. Got Ultimate Spider-Man 16. This thing got hot. I think this is like the Ultimate Universe when he dons on the black suit. Doing that for 30. Strange Tales 139. I think this got a like
No, that's the Ultimate Spider-Man. That's the first son. His son takes on the mantle.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it had something to do with this black suit cover.
Well, it's a black, red, and blue suit.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So 30 on that one. I got Strange Tales 139. Steve Ditko did the Doctor Strange story. I think it's Dick Aries did the first one. But there's 2 stories, but Steve Ditko did the Doctor Strange, but $30 on that one. For a nice silver. And I got Uncanny 244 First Jubilee, $45 on that one, newsstand. And I got Uncanny X-Men 266 First Gambit for $150. All right, good buddy, let's do it. All right, give me $20 start, buddy.
All
right, $20 start. I got Death of Venomverse number 2, the design Black Cat design variant. Okay. I got Amazing Spider-Man 72 in Hook Lee silk cover. Got What If Dark Spider-Gwen number 1 Rose Besh. That's a pretty Rose Besh cover. And then this one is Amazing Spider-Man 27. This is, I think, the first female Sinister Six, I think there's 6 of them. Female something. That's all the female characters. Villains. And the last one, Death of Venomverse number 1. I don't know who did the cover on that one. All these are in at 20.
All right. Folks, you got 4 minutes, a little over 4 minutes to place your bid.
In Uncle Lee silk cover. It's a nice Rose Besh. Met her at Fan Expo Dallas. And it was nice. You got Electro, I don't know, Beetle, and the White Rabbit, a female octopus, and I'm not sure if she's supposed to, or Scorpion, okay. Yeah. And then this one. Put a nice female kind of Spider-Man lot. Yeah. Spider-Gwen, these villains, and another villain of $20. That's a nice Black Cat design variant. And Huckabee. Rose Fish. This one is the the villains. First appearance of the villains, female villains. And then a nice, I don't know if that's Scream, but nice Venom. Thank y'all for showing up. Hit the like button, share it out. Thank you, Carlos and Ted, for having me on.
Awesome. All right, folks, a little under 2 minutes left to jump in on this lot.
I figure people like Venom or female Spider. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I got the 300 homage cover after McFarlane, and the other one I got is I think that's Question. And then this one is the Batman and the Question. I think that's Question. Or it could be...
No, the Riddler.
A Riddler, really?
Yeah.
Okay, Riddler. I just like the bat suit. Those are the only two Mark Spears I got. Oh, takers on the...
All right, folks, we're wrapping up on the slide. Nobody wanted to go with the spider ones.
Yeah, I figured people might like it, but okay. I get something else.
It's a cool lot. It's a cool lot.
Thank you, Mike. I'll show it off.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, folks,
That's what I put in your... I sent out your box, Mike, so that's what I put in there for the girl, for your girls. But thank you. Thank you, Carlos.
All right, awesome. Let's bring it back over to the store. We got quite a few different things here to show off.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
All right.
Thanks, Liz.
We got some different books to show off here. I'm going to come up over here close to the camera. Remember, we got a ton of new book. We got new books that came out, including Mike. I know you're a big foil guy. There's a foil Star Wars #1, $12, and a foil first Metamorpho for $14. That's a foil facsimile. And then there's also a foil Fantastic Four for $10 that just came out. So if you're interested in those, let me know. I put a few extras out because we still got some of these. Let's set that over there. Remember, folks, we have the $2 mystery pulls. I have plenty of bundles and key books that I'm going to show off. But let's show off a few fun books first here. All right, from the new 52, this is Nightwing #1. All right, this was the third ongoing, or this is the second ongoing series, but third volume for Nightwing. All right, and this introduced the new suit and a childhood friend of his named Seiko, who had become an assassin. So right now, the price on this book is $25, but I'm willing to go down to $18 on it, and I put it at least a 9.2 for this one because it is in pretty great shape. So $18 for this Nightwing #1 from the new 52 storyline. Now, if you want to go further back than that, I've also got a Nightwing number 93. So this was from the second volume, but the first full ongoing for Nightwing. This is the issue in which Nightwing is SA'd by Tarantula. So it was a controversial issue, big moment in the life of the character, and it did continue. The after effects from it did continue on for quite a few issues. So it was something that continued.
Mike said he'll take the foil of the Star Wars, I think.
Okay, cool. All right, Mike. So we got that for you. And then, Mike, let me know if you want this Metamorpho. This is another foil facsimile from the Golden Age of DC, or Silver Age, I think.
Oh, he said the ones he don't have, if he don't have them, he'll take.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I know these two. And then, Mike, do you want this Fantastic Four foil? You do not. It's a brand new series, but I don't know if you read Fantastic Four at all. So let me know on that one. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set these over here for you. Get those in a second. All right, Power Rangers books. I've got a few Power Rangers books. So we got those two Nightwing books. Like I said, and then this. So this Nightwing number 93.
Yes, for the Fantastic Four.
Okay, I'll grab it. All right, so this Nightwing number 93, that is a key issue for Nightwing. It's priced at $25, but for this one, I'll drop it down to $20 if somebody wants to go ahead and take this one out. It's also at least a 9.2, a good strong spine to it. It's a modern book, so it's definitely at least a 9.2. So and if somebody wants to get both, because you don't have both, let me know. We'll do a deal. All right, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Came across this. This is issue number 113. It's only $5. Had a really nice cover. I like that, where they're all trapped inside the Skull Ranger suit there. I thought that was kind of cool. Ranger Academy number 1 is a recent one from within the past couple of years. This is issue number 1, and it's a design variant, which I happen to like these when they do this. This one's also really great shape. I only see one spine tick on it, and $4 for this one. All right, and then I've got a set here. Number 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. It's not a complete set, I don't think, but this is 5 yearbook photo from the yearbook photo variant covers from the Go-Go Power Rangers series. So we've got William or Billy. Got one of the most popular ones, Kimberly. And we've got the two goofballs, Bulkmeyer and Skull. Bulk and Skull. So I've got all 5 of those yearbook covers for Go-Go Power Rangers. That's number 28, 27, 26, 25, and 24. And so, yeah, and it's $20 for these. It's normally $20 for these 5. I'll go ahead and do them for $15, all 5 of them. That's only $3 a book. So if you are so inclined, let me know if you're interested in those. Also, I grabbed a few other fun books here. This is a special issue of Creepy from August of 1978, the 100th issue of Creepy, which was a horror magazine from the 70s. Look at that. So this was in really good shape. It's marked at $20. Let me know if you're interested in that one.
I think he said deal on the other ones, on the other Power Rangers. Which
Power Rangers?
The set that you showed.
The set? Yeah. Okay.
I think so.
The set for $15. Go ahead and set that aside for you. Mike. And then I've also got, so this one was a fun one that I found, featuring the black superheroes of the 1970s. This is back issue number 114. Only $9. Just thought it was a sick Luke Cage cover, and it's featuring the black superheroes of the 70s. That's not all I picked up back there. Also found Robotech, the graphic novel. All right, so this one's got a little bit of chew on the front cover. So it's normally, I think it was priced at $25. I will go down to $15 on this one because of the damage to the cover. If we have any Robotech fans. I don't know if we have any Robotech fans. All right, also in the oversized arena, we've got Batman.
No JT tonight, Mike.
Batman, Son of the Demon. All right, this is of course the tying into Ra's al Ghul. Love that cover art. All right, so this is an oversized, it's a magazine-sized graphic novel. It's perfect bound. Asking price is $25 on this one. Let me know if you're interested in it. This is a good one to pick up. Also here, this was a fun insert. News Time from May of 1993. The life and death of the Man of Steel. World Without a Superman. This was a special that came out at the time. It's published by DC Universe.
Mike said, will you take 15 on the Batman?
On the Son of the Demon?
Yeah.
Buddy, tell you what, Mike, I would go down to 18 on it for you. Because it's going down already to this one's in really good shape, and this is a key. So I'll do 18 on it if you want, Mike, but let me know. Then this News Time is $10 right here. And last oversized book I've got here. So this is the Neil Adams Treasury. All right, this is a piece from back in the day. All right, it's an art book collecting Neil Adams works. Asking price on this one is $60. I'll go down to $50 if anybody is interested in it. I just grabbed a handful of these magazine-sized books to bring out to the front and show off. See if anybody wanted to take me up on them. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and I'll pop this open because Paul, you're a Neil Adams guy, right?
Yeah, I like Neil Adams stuff. Yes, sir.
Let's take a look at the. Oh, look, man, look at that. That's the back cover right there.
Oh, damn.
Okay. And then I just wanted to see what. Oh, wow. Okay.
He wants a better look at that Batman book, please.
Okay, let's do it. Let's take a look. All right, and Mike, if I'm wrong, I will drop down for you, buddy. But I remember correctly when I glanced at this one, it was in pretty good shape. Okay. All right, Mike. So here is the Batman, Son of the Demon. Trying to get no glare on it. All right, let's take a look at the spine. There we go. The art of the spine slide is something that I had to travel to the highest peaks of Machu Picchu. And then I had
to lie to you, Mike. That he's failed the course many a time, Mike.
I didn't say how many times I had to ascend to the peaks of Machu Picchu. I just said that I did. So,
he says it's kind of blurry. You need to back up.
Oh, okay. Actually, Mike, you know
what? It's because of that loud shirt he's got on, Mike.
This isn't a loud shirt at all, by any stretch of the imagination. It's actually a fairly.
I have it on my phone and TV. It's just a bit blurry.
Okay. I'm trying to get it without the reflection. So it's got a little bit of.
I think back up a little bit, he said.
It's got a little bit of schmutz here, like adhesive
yeah.
from a piece of tape.
Mhm.
I don't know. How's this mic?
Didn't say anything.
Okay, let's take a look at the front again. I'm trying not to get the reflection. There's a lot of light, and this is a glossy cover. So, Mike, tell you what, I'll go ahead and do, because it does have this little bit of like tape residue. This will come off because it's a glossy cover, but I'll go ahead and meet you at 15 for it, which I still think is a good price for it. All right. I just like this Talia al Ghul artwork on the back there. All right, and then page quality. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It says boom. I guess he'll take it.
Okay, cool.
For 15.
All right, cool. Sounds good. This is a really nice one. Batman and Talia by Mike Barr and Jerry Bingham. All right, cool. We're going to do this one at 15, Mike. All right, let me know in the chat if y'all want to see more of these oversized books, because we've got a bunch of them. And like I said, this Neil Adams Treasury is a very cool one, in really good shape. Has a lot of prose, but also a lot of his artwork. Oh, and then it's got sample black and white artwork. This is kind of cool. This is a cool book. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and keep it moving. Plenty more books to come. Remember, we've got a full comic shop here to grab books from. And if anybody is on the rewind is wanting these Power Rangers or either of these Nightwing books, which are great books to have, let me know in the chat or on direct message. All right, Mike, I'll go ahead and put this here for you.
Wow.
All right. Oh yeah, it is. It is. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm super over Power Rangers only if it's Darkest Hour and they're in zombie form. I have, I believe, 3 of them, 114, 113, 116. I believe. I'm not sure I have 3 I know, though. Okay, deal. Cool. Fantastic Four. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, good deal. Loud, you should see some of my tie-dyes. There you go. All right, folks, we're gonna go ahead and send it back over to Paul, and let him take a look at things. Remember, we are here to make a deal. So if there's a book you see or there's a book that you want, let me know. And I want to make sure that you get the books that you want at a fair price. All right, Paul, what you got for us?
Appreciate it, buddy. All right, I got a few right now. All right, I got Wonder Woman number 1. Wonder Woman number 1, Jim Lee icons. Foil.
Okay.
15. Yeah, Jim Lee icons. Pretty nice. I was gonna get him to sign it at the show, but I totally forgot it. But yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, it would be cool to get all 3 of the Jim Lee icon covers and have him sign all 3 of them.
All of them. Yeah.
That'd be a
So
nice
foil, 15. I got Venom, Separation Anxiety. Now that's a nice foil.
Okay.
15 on that one. Venom just looking menacing. This one's cool. Neil Adams classic. They did a facsimile foil of that. This is Batman and Robin 237 facsimile foil for 15. Neil Adams. All right. Amazing Spider-Man. First Normie Osborn. Got the black suit on the cover. $10. Like I said, this is a cool piece. Carlos is saying that's the Riddler, but Justice League Unlimited number 6. This is the Mark Spears.
It's not the question. It's not the question because Renee Montoya is the question now.
Oh, okay.
So now it's currently a female question. So it's got to be the Riddler, even though I agree it does not. When the only other one is Green Hornet, but he's not even in that. He's not even in that universe. Mike is asking for the last foil that you posted.
Yes, sir.
Watch this, folks. You're seeing a master in action.
This thing is beautiful, Mike. Nothing wrong with it. Beautiful, high-grade copy. That's a Neil Adams. This is a first Grim Reaper, I think. Neil Adams. But yeah, I put up. I'm really picky on the foils. Everyone I pick up has to be perfect. So there's nothing wrong with this one. But 15 if you want it, Mike. All right. Like I said, I got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The action figure variant, Red Ranger. 15 on that one for the Red Ranger. This one's cool. 103. G.I. Joe 103. Started getting in later in the run. But this is a Storm Shadow when he's becoming good. There's Cobra Commander. But 15 on that. All right, I got you, Mike. Thank you. How's it going? Ghost Rider number 27. This is a Jim Lee cover for Ghost Rider, the X-Men. The X-Men Jim Lee for 15. This is Mark Spears Monsters number 4. The 300 ASM 300 homage. We got the Mummy being like Spider-Man. Then you got all the stuff that's like 315. I like this book. It looks like Flash is photobombing the picture or something, or photo, but photobombing the cover. Batman New 5238. Tony Daniels. What would you take for 10? Yeah, I'll do it for 10, buddy. I got you. Batman 38, New 52, $20. Tony Daniel cover. 75 years of the Flash. Action Comics Silver Age, $354, $20. He's not even phasing this guy right here. That's me and that's Carlos. I got the Mighty Thor number 344, first appearance of Malekith, I think. Malachi was in the second Thor movie. $20 on that newsstand. This one's cool. Does come with the 3D glasses. It's Halloween annual Fright Night. Free 3D glasses. $20 on that. Fright Night. I think they did a movie about it. Another Jim Lee. Punisher War Journal number 6. I think first team up of Wolverine and the other one. First team up of Wolverine and Punisher. 25 on that. Jim Lee. Oh, like I said, this one was this got hot, but Carlos is saying it's the red and blue suit. But
No, it's what they did was it's primarily black, but
okay.
it has tones of red and blue in it.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's kind of like a mashup, I think.
Okay. But yeah, 30 on that. This is a hot book. Right. From in-game with Thor. And Strange Tales 139. Got Dan Atkins, Atkins, I think, and Atkins in the first story, and then Steve Ditko with this Doctor Strange in the second story. I think he created Doctor Strange, but $30 on this Silver Age 139 Strange Tales. I said I got 244 First Jubilee newsstand. In 1989, you wanted the newsstand. They started going the directs were easier to find, but 45 on that. Got it at a 94, 96. Oh, first Killer Croc. First Jason Todd, $80. The only guide is still the wheels off the Batmobile. And then we got Uncanny X-Men 266. First Gambit 150. Direct. All right, give me a $30 start, buddy.
Okay.
And thank you, Mike. Thank you, Liz. Purchasing. Like I said, Mike, I sent your box out, so I put 2 of these for your little girl. This one is different than the one I put for you, but I got that for you, and then I put a button. So a button for you. I think you'll like the button. All right, $30. I got Nightwing at 75. He's back. So if y'all don't know, he went to the Marvel universe and then came back to the DC one, I think. So extra sized anniversary issue. He's back. And then who doesn't like this? Is a new look, new attitude, Nightwing behind enemy lines. So he drops down into enemy territory. Nightwing. And the last one, RIP Batman, Nightwing 150. And that's the weapon of his choice right there. There we go. And this one's a extra sized anniversary issue. You okay, buddy?
All right. Looks like Liz Barnes is in for 30.
Yeah, so you get he's back, double extra sized anniversary issue with the Joker War. I don't even know. Do you know who that guy? Oh, is that Deathshot behind him? Oh, Carlos probably stepped away. And then this is a cool one. Behind enemy lines. Oh, there you go. There you go, Mike. Mike at 32. I think that's Deadshot behind him. Is that Deadshot, Carlo?
I am not sure.
No.
I don't read the new Nightwing title.
I think that's Deadshot. It looks like him with the.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
And he's his eyes glowing. Usually he has his eye glowing. Maybe Deathstroke. This one's a cool one. That's like what year is this one? 95. Yeah. And then this one, R.I.P. Batman, Nightwing 150. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Thank y'all for hitting the like button, sharing it out. Thank you, Carlos and Ted, for having me on. I think they're at Lone Star's having a sale next week, right? Oh, I think he left again. He left me again.
All right, Mike Paz is back with 36.
Let's see. They're having a sale next week.
So, yep, big sale coming up next week. All right, so Liz Barnes is back with 40.
I still like this one. He's new look, new attitude, and he still has the same look. So he must have changed his look in '95. Thank you, Mike.
All right, folks. Looks like it's coming down to the end here. And looks like Liz Barnes is going to take it for 40.
Oh.
All right. That's the timer.
Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Mike.
All right.
Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate it.
All righty. All right, let's bring it back over here to the store.
Thanks, buddy.
You got some cool books to show off.
Yeah. Actually, I haven't done that in a while. So I got a winner's choice, a nice array of different different characters. Yeah, I'll do that next round. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
Cool. All right. We're back here at the store. We got plenty of more books to go through. Remember last round, let's see, I showed off some of the newer books that we've got. I'll show those again. So Blood and Thunder is brand new. So that is a first, this is the first issue. We have a couple different covers for it. Go ahead and send that back over there. And then I think Mike also wanted this Fantastic Four. Still got 2 covers for Fantastic Four left. Both of these are at cover price, $6. Fantastic Four Fanfare is just in time for the new Fantastic Four movie. First Steps coming out next month, or I think it's the end of June, beginning of July. So we got these at $5 a piece, brand new. Also, I'll show them. Got a few more of these Batgirl or Batman Batman Adventures number 12 foil facsimiles. His first appearance of Harley Quinn. I said I'd knock these down. These are at 15. I'll knock them down to 10 a piece if anybody wants to snag one of those. We also got one more of these Batman embossed foils. El Green took one down at 15, so I'll keep the price at 15. Batgirl number 7. This is the Dan Mora cover. Really like his artwork and what he's doing. That's another new book that just came out this week. We have plenty more new books, including these Star Wars issue number 1s that came out. It's a brand new ongoing storyline from Marvel, featuring the original legacy Star Wars characters. So all your favorites are back. Got a few copies of those. And then we also have one of the David Nakayama variants. So it's a cool cover. I like it. I don't like it as much as some of his other work, but I do think, I'm a fan. So, and last but not least, we got this Metamorpho foil facsimile. So that's for Brave and the Bold number 57. All right, so if you're interested in any of these new books, let us know, or let me know in the chat, and we will get you hooked up with them. All right, next up, let's grab a few books off of this table. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's do 6. All right, so first up, Origin, part 2 of 6. Covered by Joe Quesada. This was the origin of Wolverine. At last, his true story was revealed. This is normally priced at $10. Drop it down to $8, and I put this at about a 9.0. Does have a crease in it, a little bit of, not a crease, but like a little bit of a spine tick. Also got this copy of Venom Lethal Protector number 1. All right, this one has one nasty bend in it, but apart from that, it's in pretty good shape. Remember, you cannot press these out. This one is, I'm asking only $20 for this one. I'll knock it down to $15 if somebody wants to take it out. This is a classic Venom, or this is a classic Venom book, necessary for any fan of Venom to have in their collection. It's part of a mini, or part of a series, and it was actually pretty good. It was Venom as an anti-hero, and it was that Venom in that, as written in that series, was more like the movies than any other incarnation. All right, Firestorm, the Nuclear Man number 1, putting this at about a 6.5. It is a newsstand. This is one of my favorite stackable books. It's only asking $23. I'll knock it down to $20 if somebody wants to snag it. The first appearance, origin, and first cover appearance of Firestorm. Ronnie Raymond fused with Dr. Martin Stein, his professor. This is a good mid-grade copy. So I'll do this for $20 even if somebody wants to snag it. It's a good book to have. I've got a stack of them, so I do recommend picking those up. Machine Man number 1. Very nice copy. At least an 8.0 to an 8.5. It is a newsstand. Asking $50 on this one. Somebody wants to snag it. It's a newsstand. Remember, it is first. This is a popular book. I'll show this off right here. Avi. Avi. Hey, do you mind snagging the door? All right, very beautiful copy right here. Really clean. $50 is the asking price. I might do a little bit lower for that if somebody wants to. All right, next up I've got Power Man and Iron Fist number 50. Okay, this is also a newsstand, and this one has definitely seen better days. Putting this one at roughly a 4.5 to 5 conservatively.
That's their first team up.
This is when it went from being Power Man, either Hero for Hire or Power Man, Luke Cage Power Man. It went to Power Man and Iron Fist, the beginning of their partnership.
I need
So
my
this
name
copy,
there.
only asking 22 for this copy. I'd do an even 20 if somebody wants to snag it. Definitely a good book to have if you're a fan of either of these characters, because their partnership was really when the two characters fully came into being. So it's a classic book from the 70s. If anybody wants to snag it. All right, next up, Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, #1. This is a newsstand, and putting this at about a 7.5. All right, asking 90 for this one, but open if somebody wants to make offer, if somebody wants to negotiate and make a deal. This is a nice clean copy. It's a cleaner copy than the one I have in my personal collection. I would absolutely upgrade to this one. You can see a little bit of the spine tickage there, but there's not much to it. It's actually a very clean copy.
#1?
Especially for, it's #1, especially for it being a newsstand copy.
Right.
So price tag on it is $90, but if you're interested, let me know. We'll make an offer. Remember, folks, we've got all kinds of good books here to choose from, including another one of my favorite stackables. This is a direct edition, Rom Space Knight #1. First appearance of Rom the Space Knight. He's an interesting character because his rights have jumped around all over the place. So this copy this is a pretty clean copy also. It's a little bit of a miswrap, which is something that it's not considered a defect. It's something that's done at the publisher. I'll let you take a look at the spine on it. Very clean book, very clean copy. All right, and this is, like I said, a direct edition. You can tell because they've got it X'd out by the publisher. All right, asking 40 for this one. If somebody is interested in it, we can play Let's Make a Deal. This has always been a fun character for me. I like Rom. I like the character design, and I love the idea of a knight in space and all the other characters that were part of his supporting cast. All right, Mrs. Marvel #18. Paul, let me know what you know about this book right here.
Ooh, first Mystique.
Yep. First full Mystique. She had 2 cameos prior. But this
Was she like
first,
it
was
Nick Fury, right? She was Nick Fury.
Yeah. But we got a quick peek at her. All right, so this is #18 and Mrs. Marvel #18. Asking 139 for this one. I'm putting this one at about a 7.5. I'll let you take a look at the spine if somebody's interested. If you're a big Mystique fan, this is a must-have. So you can see it does have some spine. Oh, sorry, focus is okay. You can see it does have a little bit of spine damage to it, thus putting it at a 7.5. I wouldn't go lower than a 7 though. So asking 139 for this one, but of course willing to make a deal if somebody's interested. First full Mystique. All right, got plenty more coming up. More first appearances. War Machine, Nova, Transformers, Thundercats, Silverhawks, all the books you could be looking for right here and more. Let me show off a couple more that I've got. All right. I'll show this one off because this is a really good one right here. So this is now, it's in a lower grade copy, but it's a really fun book to have. Marvel 2-in-1 issue #1.
Ooh,
featuring The Thing and Man-Thing. Now, before you jump on it, because the asking price is only $27 for it. All right, look at him; he's punching through Man-Thing. All right, it does have this shredded spot in the top corner. Somebody apparently was not a fan of the Comics Code Authority, so they tore it off their comic book. All right, but this is Marvel 2-in-1 issue number 1. Remember, Marvel 2-in-1 was the Things team-up book. The most popular characters from each of the publishers got their own team-up book back in the day. You know, Batman had Brave and the Bold, Superman had DC Comics Presents, Spider-Man had Marvel Team-Up, and The Thing, who was immensely popular at the time, had Marvel 2-in-1, and it debuted with him going up against fan favorite Man-Thing. So this is a must-have book, fun book. Remember, it's got this going on here. Asking price on it is $27. But hey, if you're interested, let's play Make a Deal. All right, I'd love to get this book in somebody's hands. And let's see, do I want to show anything else off here? Okay, yeah, last but not least, this one needs to be shown, because if you were paying attention for for the Energon Universe Free Comic Book Day, you know that the biggest news from Free Comic Book Day happened when we saw for the first time Matt Tracker from Mask appear in the Energon universe. Well, this isn't the first time it happened. In this title, Revolution, it's not just the Transformers and G.I. Joe, but it's also Rom, the Space Knight, and Mask characters. These are their vehicles here on the sides. This was a big team up with a bunch of the toy properties. G.I. Joe was included in this Revolution title. We've got issue number 2 here for only $12. Wow. Guarantee that you're going to want some of these books. As you know, these are books that are very easy. I mean, they're scarce because of low print runs, but they're great books to have right now as the Energon universe expands. Anybody with copies of the original Mask series, those are great books to have as well. All right, so I'm going to keep it moving along. I'm going to come right back over to Paul. Remember, we've got plenty of books here for anybody that is interested. Anything you could ask for. And hey, we've got really great prices here. So I feel confident in that. Nice, Barbarian. Good to hear, buddy. Glad to see a satisfied and happy customer. Man, that's great. That's great. You got to tell me how you like it. I haven't read it. I have yet to get all the sets of it, or all the parts of the set. I'd love to know more about it. Thanks for popping in again, Barbarian. We need to have you on the show. Need to have you on. Hit me up on Instagram, and yeah, let me know. Let me know what you want to do. All right, let's put that there. All right, we're going to send it back over to Paul and see what he's got. Paul, what you got for us?
Hey, congrats there, Barbarian. Glad you got that. All right, I got, like I said, Wonder Woman #1. Icons, Jim Lee foil. Beautiful Jim Lee. Like I said, I was going to get him to sign this, but I forgot to do it. About a 15 on that. Beautiful foil. Yeah. This one's pretty cool. Batman Beyond, the foil. Facsimile foil. Batman Beyond. 15 on that. X-Men 130, first appearance of Dazzler. Facsimile foil. Doing 15 on that. He says he works weekends. Try to hit you up on one Friday. Facsimile foil, 15 on that one. Got House of Secrets 92 foil facsimile, doing 20 on that one. First Swamp Thing. First Swamp Thing, House of Secrets 92 foil facsimile, high grade. Got Batman #1 facsimile foil. This thing is beautiful. I don't think. But $20 on that. Facsimile foil. Yeah, pretty. No spine tucko. 20 on that. First appearance or first their first solo series. Yeah. First normie for 10. He later becomes like Red Goblin, Baby Goblin. Justice League Unlimited #6. Beautiful Mark Spears. Batman. He's saying Carlos is saying that's the Riddler, so I'll take it. $10. I'll ask Mark Spears who that was. Power Rangers, the action figure variant cover, 15. It comes with all the accessories. G.I. Joe 103, 15. Newsstand, 15 on that. Ghost Rider 27, Jim Lee, 15. Newsstand. Action 354, $20. That one for Silver Age. Action. First appearance of Malachi. Thor 344, $20. This one's cool. Fright Night Halloween Annual with the 3D glasses for 20. Newsstand. You get the 3D glasses. 20. I think this is Punisher and Wolverine team up. Punisher War Journal #6.
Real quick, let me just comment on that book. That is a really good book to have, and it's becoming here. Hold it up, Paul. That is becoming an increasingly rare book. It used to be a kind of a hidden gem, but not gonna brag. But after it made the top 10 list for the Wolverine video for the channel, and as awareness of that book of the significance of that book has grown, it's harder and harder to find. You can always find #7, but 6 is hard. And that's what grade's that book at?
I got it at a 9.4 range.
Yeah, that's a good condition for that book.
Yeah, I always sell the set, but I guess I have one more of #6. Figure people like it.
Well, that's the good one to have one more of.
Ultimate Spider-Man 16. Like I said, this book got really high on the trending lists. Got 30 on it. Got this. He's done on the new suit or something. Strange Tales 139 Silver Age. You got what's his name? Steve Ditko created Doctor Strange. So there's 2 stories in this one. Stanley, I think, did the first one, and he did first and second one, but Steve Ditko did the art on Doctor Strange. So $30 on that. Let's see, I got 244 for 45. Newsstand. First Jubilee, the X-Men are coming. Got Killer Croc. First Jason Todd. I got first Gambit, 266 for 150. And I got G.I. Joe #1, signed by Larry Hama. You get the little certificate, 250. Herb Trimpe art or cover, I believe. Herb Trimpe did the cover. Larry Hama signed it.
Paul, real quick on those last two you showed, tell us the grade.
These two.
Yeah, the Uncanny X-Men and the G.I. Joe.
I got this as 7580.
Okay.
Direct.
Nice.
And this one, I got it at 85.
Nice.
Does need to be pressed and clean, but like I said, Larry Hama signed it. So
it's a good price.
Yeah, I mean, for you get the signature, you get the little piece back there, then you can get it authenticated. Yeah. Oh, okay. Give me a $5 winner's choice, good buddy.
All right, coming right up.
All right, I got $5 winner's choice. Different books, different artists. That's what I was gunning for, I guess. Sons of Sinister Immortal X #1, the Mark Brooks. White Queen, I believe that is. Mark Brooks. This one's a cool one. Nathan Zerdy for Justice League Unlimited #6. Zerdy. This one's cool. I'm not sure who did the cover, but G.I. Joe #1, 3rd print. That's Baroness as a G.I. Joe, right?
Is that Derek Chu?
I'm not sure. I don't think it has his name on there. It could be. I'm not sure. It says this right here.
I can't make it out. Tilt it towards the camera. Tilt the top towards the camera. The glare is killing it.
Oh, right here like that?
Yeah, more further. I can't. Yeah, I can't tell.
It says, I think it says like HK on it.
HK.
Right. That's what it says on the side.
It's a nice cover. I wish I knew who that was.
It kind of looks like him, but I don't think it's his style.
Yeah, it kind of does look like him.
Zozo Micah for Power Girl #1. Zozo Micah. This is Carla Cohan on Action 1059. Carla Cohan. This one's cool. Frank Cho on Harley #53. Frank Cho. This is Jenny Frison for Titans 21.
Oh, wow.
Jenny Frison. I'm not sure who did this one, but Green Lantern 22. I think this was Star Sapphire.
Yeah, Sapphire or Star Sapphire.
Yeah, that's her new. Looks like I've never seen her in that costume. Okay. Frison on Future State.
Oh, I remember that one.
Frison, Jenny Frison, and the last one. I kind of like this one, but Catwoman #3 Archer. Selena Kyle on the cover. So, like I said, you get to pick which one for winner's choice. I just did various artists. I'm not sure. Maybe you know the artist. Still Battle Beast, Blind Bag. Oh, it didn't come out yet, I don't think. That's a beautiful Frison. What's her? Is she like fire and ice, right? That's fire, something like that.
No, that's Starfire.
Oh, okay. Frank Cho, Carla Cohan, Zozo Micah. I'm not sure who did this. That's a nice Baroness. She is a part of the G.I. Joe faction, I guess. That's a beautiful Zerdy cover. And Mark Brooks. So you get to pick which one you want. or you can take them all. $5 a piece.
So that Zerdy, he did more than just that one. I don't think it's like a connecting cover, but he did multiple female, like pairs of female characters. Because I have a Hawk Girl and Zatanna one.
Yeah. What I was doing on here was just like I said, different artists. Yeah. So people maybe not like. I don't know why you wouldn't like that one. That's a beautiful Selena Kyle, Arjun, Mark Brooks. That's the Zerdy. I think what he was doing, like variants with 2 women on there. Maybe? Yeah. And then this one, this is a real high series, but G.I. Joe, the 3rd printing, the Baroness, Zozo Micah. You see one you like, you can put in 5 and you get the book you like. That's a beautiful prison. What's the other one? Oh, okay. Yeah. So another prison. Different styles of what. This one, I'm not sure who did the cover, but beautiful. I think she was like, that's her ring doing something, looks like. Zozo Micah, Power Girl. That's a nice Carla Cohen. She does a lot of exclusive covers, but she did the variant cover for Action Comics. Frank Cho, Risen. I'm not sure who did this one. Should say right here. Risen and Arjun. All right, that was it.
Yep, that is the timer.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
So, Paul, why don't you, you want to show off what you got next?
Oh, yeah, I got these right here. So, got different. So, I got this lot. Got Avengers. I think this is like Conan in the Marvel universe or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's when he coins up because he was in his own universe, I believe, or something. Then I have
yeah, they're Whatnot exclusives, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, Craig. But they are Whatnot exclusives.
Then I got the Spider-Man with Captain Marvel for her birthday or something. Daredevil with Captain America. Then Miss Marvel against the evil Miss Marvel. So yeah, my next lot, next round. Thank you, buddy.
Okay. Good deal.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see what those Battle Beast ones wrong.
Oh, he's. I think he's saying that they're not Whatnot exclusives. I guess you can order them, but nobody's. I don't think they released them yet.
Yeah.
12 likes, guys. Hit the like button. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Craig.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
All right. So that's gonna be your next slot. All right,
yes,
cool.
sir. Yeah.
All righty. Let's bring it back over here to the store. We got plenty of books coming up. All right. So I showed them off last round, but remember we got a whole line here. of some really cool vintage books, all kinds of stuff. Plenty more coming up. I also thought I'd show off a few more Nightwing books. Remember, these are all just essentially cover price, so killer prices on them. The ladies might like this one. This is Nightwing number 93, swimsuit special, and is that Barkwing right there?
Barkwing.
Barkwing, yeah. So, fun cover for ladies and some of the men. This one only $5. We've got this. I personally like this cover by Jamal Campbell. This is Nightwing number 90. What is it? 93. The fantastic cover of him balancing on a tightrope. This one's only $4 or $5 also. And then this one, this is my favorite out of these few that I snagged from the back. This is a Bruno Redondo cover for Nightwing number 97. And look at that. I just thought that was so cool. The cityscape. It's like a, I don't know, some kind of variation of what's it called? Like a negative space kind of thing. It's like a cutout. So I just thought that was so cool that it's him and Batgirl side by side. So this one's $4. Probably going to snag this one myself if nobody snags it and take this one home because I don't have this cover. All right, so $4. So remember, plenty of back issues here for the on-demand function if you want to exercise that. Let's take a look at some of these other books. Remember, I've got all these up here. Well, actually, I'll go through these one more time. Let everybody take a look at them. Miss Marvel, number 18, first full appearance of Mystique. Rom, Space Knight, number 1, first full appearance of Rom. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 1. This is his second ongoing series. Power Man and Iron Fist number 50. The two street fighting titans team up. This oversized 50th issue. Machine Man number 1. Of course, not his first appearance. That was in 2010, the comic book. Firestorm, the Nuclear Man, first appearance, origin, and first cover appearance. It's a mid-grade copy for only $23. And Venom, Lethal Protector. Pretty good shape. Only one spine tick on it. This one is $20 is the asking price. Oh, and then Origin, Part 2. This is the long-awaited origin of Wolverine. All right. So a cool, fun stack of books. We'll go back down here. I'm going to go ahead and show off some more. Showed it off last round. This is a good book to have right now because Mask has entered the Energon universe. Last time they crossed over with Transformers and G.I. Joe was in Revolution. This is becoming increasingly hard to find as the Energon universe grows because people want to see how it started, you know, like the first stab at it. Arguably not that well written, but it's a cool crossover event comic that's worth picking up. All right, these are becoming harder and harder to find. This also includes the aforementioned ROM Space Knight and Mask, Transformers, and G.I. Joe, all wrapped up into one comic book. Asking $12 on that one. Go ahead and put that one up here. All right, then Power Man and Iron Fist Number 66. You recognize this one, Paul?
Oh yeah, that's a second Sabretooth. Yep.
There you go. Nice. Very affordably priced at only $25. Second appearance of Spider-Man. I mean, not Spider-Man, Sabretooth. Of course, his first appearance was in Iron Fist, his solo title in issue number, was 14, Paul?
Yep.
Yeah. So here is the second Sabretooth, only $25. Got that there. I showed a copy of this on the giveaway show on Wednesday night. This is one of my spec picks for a book it's a boomerang book. It's going to come back out of nowhere and take everybody by surprise. This is your chance to grab the 1 in 10 for Noctera, issue number 1. Only $15 for this one. Well worth picking up and adding to your collection. We've also got Marvel Tales starring Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 1. Of course, the introduction of the popular Peter Porker. He's become a lot more popular since the first Miles Morales movie. This is very much a mid-grade copy. It's got a lot of wear on the spine, but still nonetheless coming in at roughly a 7.0 to 7.5. Very clean, asking only $60 for this one. But if you're interested, let me know. Let me know. We'll play Let's Make a Deal. Now, this is another personal favorite of mine. I'm still waiting for them to do a really good read. I've heard rumors of a...
Was that Dave Stevens?
Well, yeah, it's The Rocketeer. This is the official movie adaptation, though. But they did get Dave Stevens to do the cover art. But this is the movie adaptation. This does not tie into his comics continuity. I love this movie, and I love this character, and I love this spec. I've heard rumors of a Disney Plus series. I don't know if that makes me happy or scares me, but they're currently the rights holder, and you can still find the 1991 movie on Disney Plus to watch it, or at a Half Price Books or other used DVD place. Very great.
He said he'll take it. He'll take it for 12.
Who says?
Mike says I'll take it for 12.
Got it. All right, $12 for this Rocketeer. Set that aside for you, Mike. All right, here's a fun oddity that you might not have seen before. So, back when the Punisher, when his third series came out, they released this promotional package. So it's in a much faded but still sealed manila envelope.
Peter Parker for 40.
Peter Parker for 40. Tell you what, Mike. Let's take a closer look. I might be willing to do that, Mike. Because I was spot grading it at a 7.0 to 7.5. I'll let you take a look at it, Mike. It's got a little bit of ink there, which I think was a date stamp at one point, which I happen to like those, but it might have been smeared or something. It's in pretty good shape. I think the grade holds at a 7 to 7.5. Mike, tell you what, let's see, you're saying 40. Yeah, Mike, I'll go ahead and do 40 for you. Let me check here real quick. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's got good page quality. So, Mike, yeah, 40. I'll take 40. I'll take you up on the 40. All right.
He said deal.
Done. All right. So this Punisher War Journal keepsake collection was released in conjunction with the Punisher Warzone launch with artwork by Paul's favorite artist, John Romita
Jr.
Yeah, you just love John Romita Jr., don't you?
Man, you just changed the whole landscape of the comic universe.
All right. So this is still sealed. It's numbered. This is number 165. All right, and I'll tell you, I'll read it real quick with you so you can. All right, it's got let's see, this has all the covers of the 5-issue story, plus a special splash page and 6 giant 6x9 laminated black and white trading cards. And then there's one press packet sheet of all 6 of those trading cards. And it's packed in a specially printed collector's envelope, and it's limited to 5,000 copies. So it only had 5,000 copies for this one. Asking price on this cool little novelty is $50, but if somebody wants to make a deal, let's play our favorite game. I happen to like that one. I like it. All right, so a series that has cooled off a lot, but I still believe in heavily because it's an excellent concept. Once and Future, with artwork by Dan Mora, written by Kieran Gillen. This is a Virgin variant for issue number 7. And asking price is $75 on this. But if somebody happens to be a fan of this, I want it to go to a good home, so we will make a deal. All right. Once and Future number 7. This might even be the one per store. But I know that this book has cooled off a lot, so the price has come down. So we'll definitely do that. All right, let's get to some of these other books we got. Okay, first, when it comes to first appearances that are spec heavy, The Man Called Nova, issue number 1, putting this at about a 7.0 to 7.5. Asking price is $139. Somebody wants to take it down, I will do it for $115. Newsstand copy, better than average. Very good book to have because they have not talked much about the series, but he is going to be showing up at some point in the MCU. Tell you what, I'll put him right down front there. All right, then Ghost Rider number 28 from the 90s series. This is part of the Rise of the Midnight Suns mini storyline. It's part 4. First appearance of, was it Lillian or Lilith? Wait, what was her name, Paul?
I think it's Midnight Suns first appearance, I think.
No, it was, but there was a character in this one too, because this is number 28.
Oh, yeah. Lilith.
It was either one of those names. It was either Lillian or Lilith. So this is still sealed in the poly bag, and the poly bag's in really good shape. So it's got the little mini poster that's included in it, and it's completely sealed. So this is a really cool collector's item. Asking $25 on this one, but if somebody wants to read up on it and is interested in the Midnight Suns, I'll do it for $20. All right. Marvel 2-in-1 presents, I showed this last round. This is issue number 1, The Thing and Man-Thing. All right, asking price is $27. But it's got this chunk missing out of the corner. Somebody, I guess, did not like the Comics Code Authority, so I will do this one for lower. I'll drop down to 22 on this one if somebody wants to take it out. It's still vivid colors in decent shape. I'd put it, aside from the shred on the corner there, I would put it at about a 7.0, but that shred's going to drop it down a bit. But it is the first issue of the Things crossover series. All right, I showed this. A lot of people are not aware, this is not the first appearance of War Machine. it's part of his evolution because he has about 8 key issues that all have different parts of the War Machine arriving with to James Rhodes. But this one, people love this because of the cover, all right, with the graffiti War Machine across the Iron Man logo. So this is it's actually Iron Man number 282. This is a newsstand, and I put this one at about a 6.5 to 7.0, and because it does have some damage to it, and then its asking price is $130, but I will take offers on this one, like I said, and we can take a closer look at it if somebody's interested in this book, because I do want you to see all the stuff going on with it before you make a decision. I'll tell you what, I'll go and put this up here. All right, last but not least, we've got this. This is Batman issue number 50. Paul, what happens in Batman issue number 50?
Oh, they get married?
Right, the wedding of Selina Kyle and Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, but Batman, they don't get married.
Yeah, they don't. That's right. Spoiler alert. They do not get. This was the wedding issue, but she ended up taking off. She wrote him a letter and she took off and left him. So this copy is signed by Jim Lee. All right. It has one of these on it from the Comics. What was it called? The Comics. No, Comics Elite. Yeah, it's Comics Elite, which is an online seller. All right. And here is the certificate of authenticity. It is a sealed bag. And we are asking $150 for this because it was a minimal trade dress sketch variant by Jim Lee, signed by Jim Lee, asking $150. But if somebody's a Jim Lee fan and they want to make a deal, let me know. All right, but this is a really fun, cool book. If you're a big fan of Batman or Jim Lee, this is a really fun book to have. Pricey, but fun. All right, we'll be back after this with all kinds of 80s and 90s comic, cartoon, spectacular stuff. Tons of key books to show off tonight. So if you are so inclined, make sure and let me know if you're interested. And if you're catching this on the rewind, I want to make sure you get your books. So just shoot me a direct message and let me know that you'd like to see it. All right. No, he is not. He is not any relation to Zach. All right. Let's take it on. Let's see what Paul's got for us next. Paul, what do you got?
Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah. Like I said, I got Wonder Woman, Jim Lee icons. It's a Jim Lee cover, foil 15. Beautiful foil. Like I said, Batman Beyond foil facsimile. First appearance of the Batman Beyond. But this is the foil facsimile pops. But 15 on that. X-Men 130. This is the first appearance of Dazzler facsimile for 15. All these are near mint, no ticks, but 15 on that one for the first Dazzler. This one's cool. I got 20 on this one. House of Secrets 92 for Swamp Thing with foil facsimile. There was a bunch of them damaged with this one. It's beautiful near mint copy. Going 20 on that one. I got Batman number 1. Foil facsimile. $20 on that. So that one's a near mint too. No ticks on these things. Beautiful facsimile Batman. That's a Normie. First Normie. ASM 263. $10. First Normie Osborn. Justice League Unlimited number 6. Mark Spears for $10. Hot artist right now. Beautiful Batman cover. Power Rangers number 1. Was it action figure for 15? G.I. Joe 103. 15 on that one. Newsstand. You got Storm Shadow. I think that's when he became good, I believe. But yeah, 15 on that one for G.I. Joe. Ghost Rider 27. Jim Lee for 15. Silver Age Action Comics, $20. 354 Silver Age. First appearance of Malekith, Thor 344 for $20. Newsstand. I got Halloween Annual 1993. This is Fright Night. 3D glasses included. $20. Newsstand. Carlos's favorite book. This is Punisher War Journal. Number 6, Jim Lee. I think this is the first meeting between Punisher and Wolverine.
Yes, that's it. That is a huge book, and people don't realize it. It's not my favorite book, but people don't realize how big a deal that book is. Like, it's a big deal. 2 of Marvel's most popular characters, their first meeting.
Yeah.
And it's really well written, and it's Jim Lee.
Ultimate Spider-Man 16. Like I said, trending. It's been trending on the trending list. $30 for the black suit. Strange Tales 139. Silver Age. Doing $30 on that. Steve Ditko. Like I said, I got one 244 near mint copy newsstand for $45. Jubilee, the X-Men are coming. Got this one near mint copy, $357. First Killer Croc, first Jason Todd for $80. Oh no, that was. Then I have Uncanny X-Men 266, first Gambit 150 and a 75. Yeah. And 8085 G.I. Joe number 1, signed by Larry Hama. Created G.I. Joe Herb Trimpe cover. But you also get the nice certificate from Larry Hama for $250. All right, give me $20 start bid, good buddy.
Nice. Coming right up.
All right. Like I said, I got. Oh, what up, Mike? Let me know which ones you're looking for, Mike. Avengers No Road Home, number 6. I think this is when Conan comes into the MC or the 616 universe. Got that one. Got Conan number 20. Captain Marvel 27. I love Carol Danvers. Got Spider-Man on the cover. Namor. Iron Man. This one's a cool one. Daredevil number 4. I don't know who did the cover, but you got Daredevil in that costume teaming up with Cap.
Nice.
Yeah, they're jumping out of the blowing up. And Miss Marvel, Magnificent Miss Marvel number 18. 75th, celebrating 75 issues of Miss Marvel. So she's battling her evil self. All right, so all these are in at 20. That one's a cool book. And then this one, Conan in the Marvel in the 616 universe. There's Scarlet Witch. Thanks for everybody who showed up tonight. Hit the like button, share it out. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Liz, and everybody that's here. So I think she battles her evil self. That looks like her almost. Then you have Conan in the 616 universe. Captain Marvel. Variant cover. You got Spider-Man, Iron Man, Namor. I think that's Namor.
Mm-hmm.
There she is in her bomber jacket or flight jacket. There's the Daredevil number 4. Team Double Cap. Got a nice little Marvel lot right here.
Yeah, so fun fact, we actually had the writer of Savage Avengers, which is the storyline where Conan comes into the Marvel 616. We had him on the channel, David Pepos, and he did an interview and he talked about it. And he handled volume 2 of their storyline, and they basically, Marvel had gotten the license to Conan, and they came to him and they said, "Look, we need you to write it into the story, and we want a title featuring Conan, where he returns to his timeline at the end, but for the run of the series, he's in the Marvel 616, teamed up with some major characters, and they're a version of the Avengers." So I thought it was kind of an interesting take, but yeah, that's how Conan ended up during that time in the Marvel 616.
Yeah, this was where he comes in, right? Something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, then he teamed up with Wolverine and all them guys at Savage.
Yeah, it was like Venom, and it was a really interesting kind of lineup. And they did it for 2 volumes.
You get Captain Marvel 27, beautiful cover. This is a nice one. Daredevil and Cap teamed up. Yeah, this book right here was hot for a while.
Yeah, Mike Braz. Oh my gosh. What?
Damn, Mike.
My God.
Mike, man.
I was like, God, man. I was like, I messed with Paul, but I ain't never.
Damn, Mike.
God, dude.
I'm so
wow.
worried.
No, we got you, Mike. I know you wouldn't intentionally do that.
All right, appreciate it, buddy.
He's embarrassed. All right, well, that was a fun lot, man. God.
Dang it.
All right, you got a preview for next round? You gonna stay or can you stay?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. I ain't got.
No, Mike. No, man. We knew. It's no big
I got
deal.
these for the next round. Some timeless books.
Wait, what is that? What is that brown one?
The brown one? What brown one?
Like the not white background. What?
No, they all have white background. Just that one doesn't.
Oh, it's the Galactus one. Okay, okay.
You good, Mike? No worries, buddy.
No, Mike, don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, I'm on there. I just going with Carlos tonight on the show. Yes, I'm still on there.
But Danny Hughes, you're welcome to hang out with us here.
Yes,
Guarantee
sir.
you'll find some great deals that you won't find on other channels. So Danny Hughes, and for anybody else who's watching, the cool thing about Comics on Demand is that's right, we are broadcasting live from a comic book shop, a full comic store, toys, action figures, trading cards, statues, everything you could be looking for, and 3 locations in the greater Houston area for Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys. I mean, we ship it to you. The coolest thing is, in addition to the $2 pulls, the claims, the new books, the bundles, everything else, we also have a feature called the on-demand feature. If there's a certain book you're looking for, I will go look for it and find it for you somewhere in the stock here. Now, these are just some of the books that I've pulled for right now. Just a few of them. Like I said, got this Marvel 2-in-1 #1, Ghost Rider 28, Iron Man 282, Nova #1, all fun key books in and of themselves. Second appearance of Sabretooth right here. Hey, in case if you caught the Energon Universe Free Comic Book Day, this was the first round when they tried it out. I also got this one, I think it's a version variant for Once and Future #7. This is one of my favorite books right here. This Punisher Warzone sealed pack, promotional pack. And then Noctera issue #1, the 1 in 10, one of my favorite spec books. When this book comes to life, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Can't wait for that to happen. All right, got some additional books to show off here, starting off with Marvel Presents #1, Bloodstone. That's right, Ulysses Bloodstone, the patriarch of the Bloodstone family, father to Elsa Bloodstone. This is his first appearance. Issues 1 and 2 of Marvel Presents. It's the first appearance of Ulysses Bloodstone, part of the Bloodstone family. And you can see the gem implanted in his chest there. Really cool character. Undervalued key. Asking $39 for this copy. This is definitely at least an 8.0. It does have some foxing. Tell you what, I'd do a 7.5 on it. So it's $39 is the asking price.
He said, if you show off that Batman signature.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Avi. All right. And there is the certificate of authenticity. And Jim Lee's his modern signature is basically just the J and the L. And I'll show you the book itself. The book's near mint. Uh-oh. Hang on. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. This beautiful sketch variant, black and white sketch variant from Comics Elite. It does have a certificate of authenticity, and it is sealed in their bag. So it's never come out of this bag. Of course, you could always send it in for JSA slabbing and verification. It is a high grade.
He's asking, what are you asking on it?
So the asking price on it is $150.
No, it's a sketch variant cover.
What is he asking about it?
He says he feels comfortable at 80.
Oh, 80. No, Mike, his signature alone his signature alone is in that price, in like 60 to 80 price range right now. So just his signature is around that price. Couldn't go as low as. Yeah.
Is that a sketch variant cover?
Yes, it is a sketch variant. It's a minimal trade dress, so all it's got is the DC logo, and it's got the barcode and the credits down here on the bottom, and the little free digital comic thing. But it does not have the masthead. So it's in really great shape, Mike. 80 would be way too low. It's basically half. I mean, I'd probably come back to, I'd knock $30 off of it and drop it to 120. So let me know on it. Let me know if you're interested in it.
It's a sketch variant cover, Mike. He didn't sketch it. No, he didn't like.
Oh yeah, no. It's not. Yeah, Paul, can you just read off what he's saying so I can answer?
All right. So he's saying, so Jim Lee did not sketch.
Yeah, this is not a sketch variant. If Jim Lee had drawn this himself, this would be a $2,000 book. But it's a printed sketch variant. Right. It was, I believe, a ratio, but it's autographed by him through Comics Elite, which is a fairly trustworthy website. At the time they were. I don't know if they're still in existence, but yeah, it's a pretty good. I mean, this is a pretty good pickup, and 120 would be a really good price for this book. You might find some JSA certified copies online. I don't know if you're going to find a raw, high grade signed copy of the book. And like I said, the Jim Lee signature alone, I think the last time I saw him, he was about $70 just for his signature. And then, that's not taking into account getting into the convention, which costs money. And then the time spent standing in line and all that stuff. So, 120 is a really good price for this book. It's a good book to have, and it is sealed, and it does have the certificate of authenticity from Comics Elite. So let me know if you are interested in, if you're interested in talking further on it. But it's a good pickup. It's a good book. All right, I'm going to do a couple more of these, and then I've got a special stack for the end of the night of a book that has gone cold, but I think it's a really good book to pick up. All right, Marvel Age number 97. Some people consider this the first appearance of Darkhawk. When you pair this with Darkhawk number 1, you're guaranteed to have his first appearance and preview appearance. This book is about a 7.5 to 8.0, and the asking price is $25, but I'll go ahead and do 20 for it. If somebody's interested. I even probably have a copy of Darkhawk number 1 around. I can go snag as well and do a bundle. All right, Marvel Comics presents. This is a 2-pack of miniature Marvel comic books. These are small. This is a regular size bag and board, but there are 2 of them in here. They're miniature comics. And asking price is $24 for the 2 of these. I'd drop it to $20 if somebody's interested in grabbing them. Put that down there. All right, some 80s books here. Transformers #1, first appearance of the Transformers, first issue in their, at the time, limited series, but it actually went on for another 79 issues. All right, putting this grade at about a 7.5. Does have spine ticks. It's a newsstand copy. Asking price on this one is $179. But if you're interested, let me know. I will discount this one. It's Transformers #1. All right, next up, Silverhawks #1. Putting this at about a 9.2. Very clean copy, very clean copy. It is a direct edition. Asking 100 even for this. Remember, Star Comics was the Marvel Comics imprint for their cartoon character comic books. Silverhawks, of course, not as popular as Masters of the Universe or Transformers or Thundercats or G.I. Joe, but it was definitely a second-tier property, and it's a must-have for your 80s comic book collection.
Yeah, just look at Momra, guys. That is just crazy. Momra look crazy.
Stop it.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Look at that. Very clean copy. Very nice. $100 for that one. All right. Oh, wait. I'll go and do that. There we go. Okay. Then I've got 2 copies of Thundercats #1. I need to... Yeah, okay. So these are both first prints. The first one... First one is a direct edition. All right, and putting this grade, this is the higher graded. Yeah, this is the higher graded one. So putting this grade at about an 8.5 for this copy of Thundercats #1. Asking price is $150. Remember, both of these are first prints. This is the newsstand copy, and putting this one at a 7.5 to 8.0. Newsstand. And this one, asking price is $140. So if somebody wants to make a deal, let me know. Direct or newsstand. And newsstand is slightly lower graded copy, but it's a 7.5 to 8.0. This is an 8.5 in the direct. So 150, 140. If you're interested in snagging one of these, especially with Thundercats being potentially under active development, and also with the new Dynamite series just tearing up the charts, really cool to have the original, the first one. All right, last but not least, for next round, I'm going to do a preview. I've got a stack of Longshot.
Art Adams.
All of them. All 6 issues coming up after this. You can get your whole set of Longshot by Art Adams. Very hot book for a time period. It's cooled down, so now is the time to buy. You want to get this book and add it to your personal collection. I think I've got 1 through 6. I'm not sure, but I snagged it a long time ago and was very glad when it started going up in value. And with the X-Men coming to the MCU, definitely a book you might want to consider. So, all right, cool. All right, we'll be back. I'll also show off some of these bundles that you see here. I'll show a preview too of these real quick. The Gargoyle, issues 1 through 4. All bundles are 50% off, so the price on this bundle of 1 through 4 is $16.99, $17. So you can take it down for just $8.50. Iceman number 1 through 4. The X-Man gets his own limited issue series. Normal price on this is $17, so you can get it for $8.50. Either of these 4-part Marvel Vintage series you can grab for $8.50. Everything is 50% off on these bundles. I got plenty more to show you when we come back from Mr. Paul. But in the meantime, let's go and see what Paul's got for us.
All right. Uh-oh.
No, okay. So I'm seeing all that. Okay. So Mike Perez, yeah, the deal is like his signature. The last I saw it was $70 at a convention here in town, without the price of admission and parking and all, all the other stuff and the time that goes into it. So yeah, so it's not, he didn't sketch it, but it is a sketch variant. So 120, I'll go down to 120 on that for you or for anybody else that's interested. But let's go ahead and take it over to Paul and see what he's got.
All right, appreciate it. Like I said, I'm gonna show these and then I'll just facsimile. I mean, not Wonder Woman 1, Jim Lee icons, 15 foil. Got Batman number 1, facsimile foil, $20. Beautiful near mint copy. House of Secrets 92. First appearance of Swamp Thing, facsimile foil for $20. Beautiful near mint copy. And last two, I got Uncanny 130. First appearance of Dazzler, facsimile. $15. And Batman Beyond number 1, facsimile foil for $15. All right, give me a $20 start, good sir.
All right, coming right up. All right, no problem, Mike. No problem. I totally understand. All right.
So these are Alex Ross Timeless Villains. So you get all these for $20. Get the Loki. You get the Kingpin. The Galactus. And some people put these on their wall. The Apocalypse. And the Green Goblin. All 5 for $20. These are cool covers. And the Loki. Timeless variant covers, all Alex Ross, Green Goblin, Loki, Kingpin, Galactus, Apocalypse, and Green Goblin.
I didn't get you a timer, buddy.
Oh shit!
That's all right.
I'll get all timeless.
So, Paul, which of those books is your favorite?
I had the Venom one. I sold it, but out of these, I like this one.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, like these, they don't take, but this takes up the whole cover. Just menacing. So a lot of people collect these timeless. They put them on their walls. He did a heroes one. Then he did a villains. All villains.
Yeah, that's right. He did both of them.
Mm-hmm. All these for one.
Yeah, so somebody's chance to grab them.
Let's see what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First one. Kingpin. Apocalypse. Galactus. Green Goblin in his older costume. And Loki. Kind of like that one. That was pretty cool. 20 for all 5.
Oh, just 2 minutes left, folks.
Oh, will you do the Dazzler and the Batman Beyond for 20? Might do that. Yeah, I got you, Mike. I'll do that for 20 for you. Thank you, buddy. And all these are 20 for all 5. Timeless Alex Ross. That's my favorite right here. The Galactus cover just takes up the whole cover. Alex Ross, goodness. Timeless. What I like is that they don't put the issue number, title, and nothing. They just left it all in the back, so keeps the art beautiful. Oh, no takers on the Alex Ross. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess not. All righty.
And I do 20 on both of them. Thanks, buddy. Beautiful pick.
Awesome.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, good deal. So that's gonna I think that's gonna wrap you out, Paul.
Okay.
Last few little bit. It's gonna be here at the store. But
All right.
man, thanks again for being here tonight and
buddy.
for being with us.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Appreciate it.
All right. You gonna stick around though and hang out for a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, folks, hey, we're back at the store here. We're gonna go and close it out. Remember, all during the month of May, we are doing 6 p.m. Central to 9 p.m. Central. We've shaved an hour off of the broadcast because it just made a little bit more sense to do that. Got plenty of books here, so check out the rewind if you didn't see something. I've got all kinds of stuff here, everything from Nightwing books to cool vintage magazines, all kinds of stuff here. So I'm just picking samples of the stuff that we've got for you to check out because you can find all kinds of cool stuff here. All right, so we got a bunch of 80s classics here on the board. If anybody is interested in these, some really great books. But for the moment, I'm going to go ahead and fold these down. And Marvel presents Bloodstone, Marvel Age. All right, we got this this Jim Lee autographed Batman number 50, and then this cool little thing here. These 2 mini comics. All right, let's go ahead and let's bring out Longshot. All right, so Longshot has been a big deal for a while. Stunning artwork by Art Adams. Art Adams known largely currently for his variant covers that he's been doing for titles like Strange Academy and Justice League and others. But he did this entire 6-issue miniseries. So I have different copies of all 6 here. So I'm going to go through them real quick, let you take a look at them. And if you want to build the miniseries, which I do recommend, this is the first appearance of Longshot, a mutant whose ability was luck. And he's a mutant that we haven't seen show up in the MCU yet or in the Fox X-Men universe, but he's prime to be coming in. He's more of a cosmic mutant.
So check it out. Darth Lucian's asking how much was the Bloodstone, and then Mike says, "I'll take those mini comics, please."
Oh, okay, cool. So Mike, I think the mini comics 20 for the 2 of them, and then let's see, where did I put the Bloodstone? Darth Lucian. Yeah, here it is. So Darth Lucian, I was putting the grade on this one at about a 7 to 7.5, I think. Asking price is $39, but you can throw out an offer if you'd like. Darth Lucian, I'll go ahead and pop it out of the bag. Let you take a look at it. Like I said, the asking price is $39.
Will you do 30?
For you, Darth Lucian, deal.
Well, I mean, I don't sound like him, but yeah, I mean, okay.
Who's it? Is it for him or you?
Oh, it's Darth Lucian was asking, will you do 30? That's
yeah, Darth, if you want to take it at 30, I'll let you take it down at 30. So did he respond, Paul?
He said, "Done deal."
Perfect. Awesome. It's a
I
good
don't sound
pickup,
like
Darth.
Darth Lucian. I don't know why you keep saying that.
It's a good pickup, Darth. It's a really good pickup. I feel like this is an undervalued book. All right, so I'll put that aside for you. All right. So let's take a look at some long shot. All right, long shot issue number 1. Now you can, like I said, I will be presenting all 6 issues tonight. So you will have the opportunity to build a full run of the limited series for long shot with art by Art Adams. Okay, so I've got this copy here. Let's see, 25, 18, and 15. All right, yeah. So I'll show the highest grade first. They are all 3 newsstand. Yeah. Okay. So this, I feel comfortable putting this at an 8.5. This first copy, 8.5. Asking price is $25. This is a really clean copy here. It's got a little bit going on the spine, but a lot of it is pressable. So asking price $25 for this first copy of Long Shot number 1. Second shot, or second copy, asking price is $18 because this gets knocked down a peg. It's got a little bit more going on the spine. It does have, a little bit of nubbing here at the bottom corner. At least a couple of color breaking spine ticks. So this one drops down to a 7.5 to 8.0 for $18. That's issue number 1. Remember, it's his first appearance. All right, last copy I've got. This one is definitely down around a 6.5 to 7.0, and this is for $15. This is also a newsstand. So you can see the color breaking spine ticks along the spine. Let me see, I'm sorry. There we go. All right, so 3 different copies of Long Shot number 1. Got an 8.5 to 9.0, an 8.0 to 8.5, and a 6.5 to 7.0, priced at $25, $18, and $15. So if you're interested in building a run of Long Shot, again, here's the deal. I'm presenting comic books that you probably want to add to your collection. Okay, just like that Marvel Presents number 1 featuring the first appearance of Ulysses Bloodstone.
Darth Lucian's asking, you guys got any Creature Commandos for DC?
What volume do you want? That's the big question. What volume are you looking for? Are you looking for?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a difficult question.
Yeah, no, I'm talking to Darth Lucian right now. I'm telling him, what is there? Do you want the modern stuff, the new stuff that's just now coming out, or do you want like any classics? I can go look for you for the classic stuff and see if we got any.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna think about which one.
All right. So Long Shot number 2, all 3 are direct editions. And all 3 are priced at $15 and roughly in the same grade, about an 8.0. That's issue number 2 of Long Shot. Issue number 3 of Long Shot, I only have 1 copy. This one is, remember, number 3 is the other key, but it's 1 and 3 are the keys in the
classic.
Okay, I'm going to go check for you in just a minute, Darth Lucian, for Creature Commandos books. We might have a couple left. So this one's got a few spine ticks, asking $25. I would definitely go lower on this one because it is not as high. It's not the same grade as those. It's lower grade copy. All right. Also, to finish it out, we've got issues 4, for 15. And that's in a direct. Issue 5 in a newsstand for 15. And then issue number 6 for 16, featuring phenomenal cover art. And this is a newsstand copy by Art Adams.
He's saying that the classic in the 90s Frankenstein.
In the 90s Frankenstein. Okay. I'm going to go check for you, Darth Lucian, and we'll see what we can do on that. So, all right. So we've got this set of 1 through 6 for a long shot. If anybody is interested, I will cut you a deal if you decide to buy all 6. Like I said, this is a set that I picked up myself personally to make sure that I had in my collection before the price started spiking on it. So like I said, it's a good book to have, or it's a good set to have, and issues 1 and 3 are the 2 key books in the set, in the lot. But like I said, it's not a lot. If you don't need all 6 of them, you do not have to buy all 6. If you just need like issues 1, 2, and 6, that's all you got to get. But I'm giving you the opportunity. I'm giving you all the opportunity to pick up all of them, if you want. If it's your thing. All right, it may not be everybody's thing, but I wanted to show it because it's a really good one to have. Darth Lucian, if you're wondering where I am off camera right now, I'm actually flipping through back issue bins looking for.
He said, how much for all of them?
That's how Comics on Demand works. You ask for it, and I literally go look for it while you're watching, while you're hanging out. Paul, if you're speaking to me, though, I cannot hear you because I'm away from the console right now.
Yeah, he said how much for all of them.
One section, but there's other sections I can look at to find Creature Commandos. But wait a second. This has changed. Ooh, did you do some shuffling in here?
No.
Where does Creature Commandos? Let's take a look. All right, we got Creature Commandos. All right, Darth Lucian, it does not look like we have doesn't look like we're going to have it, buddy. Oh, wait, hang on. That's 6 of 6. But this is the new stuff. He's asking for the classic stuff. Okay. Holy moly. So more of the 80s super characters. Okay, where'd you say?
Well, here, but also in
Mike is live.
Sure.
Just FYI.
DC horror.
Okay. All right, Darth Lucian, all I found was one of the moderns from DC Horror Presents Creature Commandos. It's issue number 6 of 6, written by David Desmalchian, who y'all know. He played Polka Dot Man, and then he's appeared in quite a few other movies as well. Okay, now I'll go and drop this in here. Back. I'll drop that. This is CREA, right? Is that the right place for it, or should I put it somewhere else?
No. Yeah, it should just be.
Be in
it needs its own
okay.
spot
Okay.
eventually.
Cool. All right. I'm going to take these. All right. So I didn't find Creature Commandos, but I did find Centurion's Power Extreme. Found 4 copies of issue number 1. If anybody wants, grab my attention because this is another 80s comic book. Got 4 copies of number 1, all direct. We'll get to those in just a minute. All right, Darth Lucian, I did not find it, buddy. I'm sorry, no Creature Commando here. Okay, so let's see. Mike Praz, you're saying, so long shot number 2, all 3 are direct edition, and all 315 roughly was that Spider-Man and She-Hulk. Yes, that was Spider-Man and She-Hulk on long shot. OMG, LOL. When I was asking on that long shot covers that Spider-Man and She-Hulk talk to text picked up when you were saying Carlos, LOL. All right, Darth Lucian asking how much for all of them. I guess you guys are asking for, okay, Darth Lucian, tell me, because I didn't see the chat in real time, and Paul's asleep, so he didn't tell me. Are you asking about all 4 of these, or are you asking about all 6 of these? Mike Praz, you were asking first. This is Spider-Man and She-Hulk on the cover of long shot number 4. All right, Mike Praz, if you, I don't know if you're wanting a.
So Darth Lucian said long shot.
Long shot. Okay. Well, Mike Praz, I think, are you wanting a matching set like Newsstand or Direct? I know Mike Praz asked first, so I'm asking him. That's why I'm asking. But yeah, so let's see. So, okay. Well, Darth Lucian, it depends on which graded copy you want of issue, like what grade of copy you want on issue number 1. Because it's 3 different grades, 3 different prices. All right, there's a 15, 18, and 25.
So Mike's saying I would definitely take that one with all 3 on there.
On this one?
Yeah.
He definitely wants that one. Mike, okay. Darth, man. Mike, I don't want you to break up my set, buddy. Because if Darth wants to buy all 6 at once in one loop, I want to make a deal on as many of them as possible. So let's see, Darth. Okay, let's see the 15, 30. 50. So what I would do, Darth, I would do 95 for a set of all 6. For one set of all 6, which would clear out 4, 5, and 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then 1 each of the long shots. So Mike or Darth, I would do 95 on the full set. I'd prefer to sell them as a complete set if I can make a whole set. 95 for the set of the 6 issues before I break them up.
You don't have another copy of the.
I do not. I do not. I only have 1 of each of 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's why I want to try to sell them as a set. And 95 is actually a really good price because I'll throw in.
How much were you asking for the? It was 15 for that one.
No, it's three different prices: 15, 18, and 25. This is the. I think this is like the 8.0 copy. For 18. So I put this one 15, 25, 15, 15, 16. So the regular price on these 6 issues, which I'll show just the 6 I'm selling here. The regular price on these 6 issues would be, let's see, 33, 58, 88, and 100. Basically 113, 115 is what it would be. I'm dropping it down by $20 to 95 for these 6 that you see here. So if somebody wants to take down the full set, which I highly recommend, because Mike, I'm just going to be honest with you, 4 by itself doesn't really do much. You need 1 and 3. Those are the keys in the lot. But Darth Lucian, if you want to take it down at 95, let me know. Okay, so Darth Lucian is going to take them. Mike, buddy, I will look because I'm pretty sure we can find you a copy of Long Shot number 4. But I'm going to go ahead and snag these and let Darth Lucian take them. Mike, I will look for a copy of Long Shot number 4 for you. All right, Darth Lucian, 95 for the set. It's yours. All right.
Darth Lucian said he'll take those.
Yeah, buddy, you're about 5 minutes late.
Well, I was trying to help you, man. You look lost. You're picking up books, putting a bag. I don't know what
Picking
you
up books, dropping books. All right, no. I already got them for you, Darth Lucian. They're yours, buddy. 95 for the set. All right, let's go. And Darth Lucian, you're also taking this Bloodstone. You offered 30, I think, for that one.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Good pickup, Darth Lucian.
Yeah, Darth Lucian, you snagged some really good key books tonight. All right. Tell you what, Mike. Deal of the night. What did I say? I said 120 on that autograph book. Where is that autograph book? I'm going to get it for you. Here, let me see.
Where are you going?
I'm looking for the book.
Oh, okay.
Had it here somewhere. Okay, there it is. All right. I like this. I like this new layout. I really like this new layout. All right. Let me see if I can.
I don't like that new layout. It's more confusing.
I know. I like it a lot. Let me see if I can find Avi. Avi, of course, is deep in the salt mines. He is hiking away, looking for prices on books. Avi, about how long? Live mic. About how long would you say this book has been here?
In our location, it may have come from another store as well, but it's only been here for about 4 to 6 months. 3 to 4 months.
3-4 months.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What current offer that I put out was 120.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that's too low. Could we go even lower?
Yeah.
Mike threw out 80. Mike threw out 80. I said that's a little bit low, but I want to offer him a killer deal on it, though. Remember, live mic.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
What do you do? 110? That's 25%.
Okay. Let me see. All right, Mike Prez. Tell me if you would want to do 110. If I drop it even further down to 110, that's getting closer to what you were wanting to pay for it. So, Mike, I'll go and we'll drop it to 100. 100. It's sealed, in bag, it's high grade, it's got the certificate of authenticity from Comics Elite. 100 even. Let me know.
90 is my offer. That's final. Thank you so much.
All right, Mike. Mike, come on, man. Help me. Do 95. Do 95, and we'll call it done. 95. Give me 95 on it. Come on, Mike. Come on. I like your style, Mike Perez. I like your style. 95. It's a good price for it. It's a fair price.
He said 9. Oh, he said okay, 95.
95. All right, we got a winner. All right, it's a good price. Avi just fainted. Avi just fainted. He's out cold on the floor. He's like, Carlos, what did you just do? That was our only Jim Lee autograph in the store. All right, 95. It's a good. I will probably get a call about this one, but that's okay. It's a good. That's a fair price for that book. All right. All right, 95 Mike Prize. Here it is, and I'm gonna throw in something special for you, personal from me to you, for that. Everybody else, thanks so much for tuning in and watching tonight. This is it's been Comics on Demand. This is our regular Friday night show where me and Paul come on. Paul heckles me, and I attempt to maintain concentration as he continues to say things in the background that throw me off my comic slanging game. This is just one of the shows, though, that we have on Carlos Collects Comics on this YouTube channel. Hey, if you're watching for the first time, make sure and subscribe because we got a lot of cool other stuff as well. If you're a channel member, you can watch the Carlos and Friends live stream that we do the first and third Tuesday of every month. Every Wednesday night, we have the giveaway show at 9 p.m. Central. That's free for anybody. You don't even have to be a subscriber. You do have to be present to win, but we give away free comic books every Wednesday. And those are generously provided to us by channel sponsor Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys, where we showcase their books on Friday nights on Comics on Demand from 6 p.m. Central to 9 p.m. Central. Every Friday night, we're coming to you with some of the best comic book deals, looking to make deals with you. So if you have if you have an itch to scratch for certain comic books, this is the place to do it. We've got all kinds of cool stuff and all kinds of just a wide variety of different books and
you
stuff.
tell them, Liz.
Yeah. So we are glad. Liz Barnes, I'm hurt that you didn't buy one of my Nightwing books. These are good books. Look here. Here's the deal. Liz, I would totally commit to the fact that you bought this book, right? Avi?
Yeah.
This book just for Barkwing on the cover. Okay? Nothing else. For no other reason, Liz. I will till the day I die, I will profess to people that the only reason you bought this book was because of Barkwing. It had nothing to do with Dick Grayson in very tight swim pants. Nothing at all. All right. So thank you all so much for being here tonight. As always, from myself and the staff at Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys, we hope you have a great rest of the weekend. We hope that you got some cool books and at least had fun hanging out with us for the night. And above all, let me just say big shout out and thanks to my day one, my ride or die, PaulKomics, for hanging out with us tonight and for always being there to like by my side like a sidekick. He's kind of like Robin, but not. Very not Robin. So, all right, y'all take care. Have a great night. Paul, do you want to say final thoughts and shout outs?
Yeah, thank you.
Hang on. Let me bring you on. There you go.
Thank you, Ted, for having me on. I know you want always when I'm on the show, and thank you, Emma. Emma says, "Happy Mother's Day, Carlos." All right.
Yes. No, stop it. Stop. Don't do that. Don't disrespect the mothers. I was going to do a quick little Mother's Day thing.
Anyway, thank you guys for showing up tonight. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Liz. Thanks, Emma, El Green, Art Lucian, Barbarian, everybody that showed up and always supported us.
We are now going to watch Paul attempt to list everybody that watched the show tonight.
Yeah, I know y'all came for me and not Carlos, but thank you guys.
That's right.
Appreciate it.
You did.
And tune in on the giveaway show where Carlos miraculously wins, but doesn't get a chance to play in the No, thank you guys and appreciate it.
That's what it is. Paul isn't Robin, he's Nightwing.
He's Nightwing.
I think you got further away from the truth, Liz, than closer. All right. No, okay, thanks. Okay, seriously. Okay, continue. I'm sorry, Paul.
No, it's all good. Appreciate it. And thank you guys for coming and supporting us on the giveaway show and on Comics on Demand. And try to find Carlos next week for the Lone Star sale. So we'll see.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Right.
If you can find Carlos Collects Comics at one of the sales,
How is it?
You win a special
Where,
prize.
Waldo, where's Carlos? So yeah, let us know where you find him at.
Where did you find him? I was a surprise visitor at the Lake Jackson Lone Star Heroes.
Yeah, Emma said that she had to straighten up the store and everything.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I was wearing my Jim Lee backpack, my hexagon backpack, and apparently knocked over entire rows of comic books. I don't know.
Yeah, all I gotta say is so guys, you all have to stand in line to get in the loan, but not Carlos. No.
That's so false. So nobody recognizes me.
Oh, Emma said you knocked off 3 sections of the comic book. Good.
That's right. I did. 3 whole sections of bins went crashing to the ground, and I ran out the door. And like Avi has since told me I'm not allowed to shop here during sales at this location because of the mess I make.
Why would you think about taking a backpack into when they're having a?
It's a comic collecting backpack. It made sense to me, and I was wearing your favorite.
It's not meant to go into a comic book store with
the Hawaiian shirt that you like that I wear. I was wearing that shirt too. So
Emma was just laughing. She's like, "This guy came in with a big backpack.
You guys haven't figured life out yet." All right, but seriously, hey, from all of us at Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys and Carl's Collects Comics, happy Mother's Day to all those, to all the mothers to be, the mothers in spirit, the grandmothers, and those whose mothers are no longer here on earth with us. To all of you, a happy Mother's Day, and may it be a time of peace, reflection, and celebration, wherever that may find you. And you know, may this quick greeting brighten your spirits as you go about this weekend. So, because it's not always an ideal situation for all of us. I know my wife and I went through it before adoption, and so we have stood on both sides of it and gone through everything through it. But I give you the most heartfelt blessing possible for this weekend and the rest of the weekend as we go on. So y'all take care. We will see you next time. Thanks. Big shout out and thanks to everybody who made purchases and continues to support the channel and this store. Because remember, Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys is not a big corporate comic store. It's a mom and pop shop in the truest sense of the word. It's a family that runs this, and they consider their employees family. So your support helps them as well. So big shout out, and we will see y'all. Yes,
don't cover up for him, Emma. Don't cover up for him.
Yes, they are dangerous in a store. Yes,
only with Carlos having
the seen him coming. He was very careful.
No,
all right, y'all take care. As always, don't listen to Paul and what he has to say. And we will see you next time. Take care.